Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Good morning, SRC International. How may I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to speak to Peter Chen, please.
Certainly. Who should I say is calling?
This is Tim Hunter from Hunter Industries.
And what is it regarding, please?
We have an appointment for this afternoon. Mr. Chen will know why I'm calling.
Of course. Please hold the line, Mr. Hunter. Want to meet for lunch this Saturday?
Sorry, I can't. I'm busy.
What are you doing?
I always do volunteer work on the first Saturday of every month.
What kind of volunteer work?
I help out at the children's hospital. I help plan activities.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's exciting. This month we're doing crossword puzzles.
Stephen, can you work overtime tonight?
What's wrong? We have been working overtime recently.
The holiday is coming, so we need to finish our task.
Must we finish our task before the holiday?
Yes. The contract must be kept.
Okay, I know. But Bob wanted to change shifts with me tonight.
Did he say why?
He said he would celebrate his girlfriend's birthday.
Don't worry. I will tell him about that.
It is convenient for me to work overtime tonight.
Thank you for that. And I will double your pay.
This facility is great, don't you think?
Yes, it is better than last year. They have done a very good job this time.
I'm glad our booth is on the first floor. More people can see our display.
If someone wants to find us, they can look at this floor plan. It shows where all the companies have their booths.
Let me see that. I didn't get one when I came in.
Really? They didn't give you one with your ticket?
No.
That's strange.
Where do you go for lunch around here?
Are you hungry?
Not too bad, but I will be soon.
I went across the street. There is a good Chinese restaurant next to the hotel.
I can't see Cortex on this floor plan. Don't they have a booth here?
They must. Let me look at that. Here it is, Cortex. It's on the second floor, next to the roll booth.
Oh, that will be uncomfortable for them.
For whom? Cortex?
Yes. Cortex just stole Darren McDowell from Rowley. And probably Darren will be here. So he will have to spend the whole show standing next to his old Cortex coworkers.
I've never met Darren, but you're right. That would probably be uncomfortable.
When you reserve a booth, you should check who your neighbors will be. Don't you think?
Yes, maybe. If you're Darren McDowell, you should probably check.
Yes. Well, I think I'll go get lunch. Will you join me?
No, I'll stay here at the booth. I ate earlier. Are you going to the Chinese restaurant?
Maybe. I will look around.
Could you tell me a little about the organization? For example, how big is your workforce here?
Well, in total we have around 150 employees based in Hong Kong with another 400 in our head office in Beijing. The news desk staff in Hong Kong comprises around 80 staff.
I see. And how about the working hours?
Well, as you know, Rebecca, in journalism work hours are not exactly 9 to 5. You could be on call at any time. We do have to work very unsociable hours at times.
Well, I am used to that, Mr. Parsons, so that's not really a shock for me.
Good, as long as you understand that.
And when do you need to fill the vacancy, Mr. Parsons?
Yesterday. But no, we are hoping to start from the beginning of next month.
That sounds ideal.
Okay, let's get down to business now.
Say it.
As you know, we should work out cautious and detailed plan for our promotion, so as to guide our company to be successful in the new product, L-Series.
That's right. And in my opinion, to push the sale of the new products is not an easy task.
I know that. I need to discuss this with Arden. And in his opinion, we should widen the scope of our ads, so newspaper and internet should be adopted in this campaign.
Could you put it in detail?
Well, we plan to contact www.onlineadvertising.com.cn and Shanghai Morning Newspaper to discuss the advertisement schedule.
I think the idea is very good. In the promotion campaign, 2 or more media are used together, so as to draw customers' attention and hold their attention to larger extent.
What kind of media do you recommend?
I think TV is also an effective media, as long as our company is willing to spend more money on it.
Well, Arden just mentioned the paper and the on sales. And I can talk about TV with him later, because TV promotion gets more and more popular among consumers.
I also think good advertising is essential to call attention to a product and introduce our L-Series products. Meanwhile, ads are also the representation of the company's image.
Are you doing the job the way I suggested?
No, I think I didn't like your method.
Well, have it your way. I really like what you have. But the price for this product is much higher than we expected. I am absolutely not a buyer at that price.
I know it is not the cheapest on the market. But if you take the quality factor into consideration, you will find your company will benefit in the long term. This device is built in with the most advanced technology. Every aspect has reached the international standard. It is a worthwhile investment.
I understand that. If you can lower the price by 10%, we have a deal right now.
Well, the best I can do is to lower the price by 5% if you are willing to pay 90% cash up front and 10% on delivery. That is our best offer.
Well, I can't decide right now. Do you mind if I have a small internal discussion on this first? I will tell you our decision this afternoon.
Sure, no problem.
You are going to work as my office secretary from next Monday. Right now I want to show you the rules of our company.
Thank you for your instruction. I really need to know the rules before I play the game, so I can know more about our company.
The working hours are from 9 o'clock to 11:30 in the morning and from 1:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Make sure never to be late or absent. Every time you should use the employee card to show you are present whenever you come into the company.
Set your heart at rest. I keep this in my mind.
In my opinion, a secretary must be familiar with office routine and try to do some things by you. This is the filing cabinet and any document or file you may need. And you should file these documents in alphabetical order. Oh, this is Monica.
Okay, commodity inspection is really an important part of our trade contract.
Yes. Let's first define the inspection right.
Following the rules of world business, the exporters have the right to inspect the goods before the delivery, while the importers have the right to re-inspect the goods after their arrival.
Would you tell me how the inspection is conducted before shipment and by which agency?
Inspection is to be done by the China Commodity Inspection and Testing Bureau. Usually inspection is conducted within 5 days before each shipment.
And can you tell me about the re-inspection?
Yes, the re-inspection should be made within 7 days upon the arrival, and if any discrepancy is found, the claim must be raised within 1 month.
I see. How do they make testing and analysis of this item?
They always use the standard and method laid down in the contract.
What if the results from the 2 inspections do not coincide with each other?
A seminar of technical specialists including the surveyors from both sides will be held to clarify which result is correct.
George, I heard our 8th-generation computer is appreciated by the guests. They intend to sign contract with our company. You have done a good job. We are so proud of you.
Thank you. I never imagined that would happen.
As the sales department director, you are the best.
Thank you, but I am not sure whether the manager is settling for it. She asked me to go to her office.
Why not? You've done so well for the company. She should give you a prize.
I feel nervous when I face Nova.
Come on. What are you nervous about?
You know, the sales figure shows that the prediction has not achieved.
But the sales number is close to the predicted amount.
I'm still nervous. I don't know what to say to the manager. I always feel ill in that kind of place.
Take it easy. Be confident of yourself. I'm sure you can do it.
How are you doing? Pretty good, I imagine?
Actually not so good. That's why we made a special trip to see you.
Okay, let me hear it. I'd be glad to help if I can.
Good. I want to discuss with you the mode of payment for the construction of the power plant under negotiation.
Well, I trust that your presence will hasten the settlement of payment terms.
I would like to explain to you our financial position. The manufacture of machinery and its accessories and parts will consume both time and money. It takes 5 years to manufacture the machinery, and we will have to advance the cost for the main machines to be produced. And besides this, there are large sums to be paid to our subcontractors for the manufacture of the accessories and parts.
But for an enterprise of your size, an order from us will certainly not embarrass you financially.
Well, in fact, it is beyond our financial capability.
In what way can we solve the problem?
Have you considered the possibility of a buyer's credit?
Yes, but the sum is large. It must be provided by a group of banks.
So, we propose your company apply to Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation for a long-term loan. 6 months before each shipment, you through Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation open, in our favor, an irrevocable, divisible L.C. which is to remain valid for 2 months.
Well, we accept your suggestion. What do you think a job is?
Well, a way to make a living, of course, but beyond that I think a job is a way of developing oneself as a person.
Where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
I wouldn't like to hold a specific title. I just want to enjoy what I am doing.
That sounds reasonable.
It's the most important thing to me.
Fine. What kind of relationship do you think should exist between a boss and his or her employees?
I think a company is a place to get work done. Certainly friendly, open relationships among all company employees is important, and I think an employee should be serious about his or her work responsibilities and have a professional relationship with the boss.
You'll have a definite answer from us within a week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
David, how was your interview?
I was nervous at that time. What about you?
Just fine. I tried to answer every question raised by HR carefully. I found some answering skills are useful. These questions are different from exams.
We can have a rest now after this tough interview.
Don't be rush. It is suggested to write a letter for the personnel department of future clothes company.
Sounds like a good idea. And I think this can leave deep impression to our. How can we write a suitable letter?
Just to show your gratitude to the chance and tell them your impression on the company. And you can mention some details in your own interview to remind them of you.
I am getting to know your meaning. Is the new computerized stock system in operation?
Not quite. The software engineers are testing it just now.
Have all the operators been trained on it?
Yes, most of them. We trained on a dummy system last month. A couple of people were away, so we've organized 2 more training sessions on the live system for the whole team this week.
Karen, I need to go over a few things with you.
Certainly. Mr. Graham, when would you like to meet?
I was thinking about this afternoon, after the sales meeting.
Fine. At 3:30?
What is the annual salary for this job?
The annual salary is $65,000 per year.
What does the benefits package include?
This job pays for half of your medical, dental, and disability.
Do we get paid time off?
You have a total of 21 days paid time off, which can be used for vacation, personal, or sick leave.
How about retirement?
We still offer a traditional retirement plan that pays out if you stay with the company for 5 years or more.
Can I get company-provided specialized training?
We offer full tuition reimbursement for job-related classes.
Where is the benefits office?
It's on the 2nd floor in Suite 201.
Are you a social person?
Yes, I am an outgoing person who likes to be with a lot of friends.
What is your strategy in communicating with colleagues?
Well, the most important thing in communication is your sincerity.
Are you okay there?
Oh, my computer crashed again.
Can I help?
That would be great. I hate working with computers.
They are unreliable sometimes. How do you dispose of the waste in your factory?
We try to recycle as much as we can.
What about the rest? How do you get rid of it?
We have to send it to landfill. It's very expensive because the government recently introduced a landfill tax, so we're planning to build a new incineration plant next year to burn our waste.
But doesn't incineration produce carbon monoxide?
Yes, you're right, it does. But we believe it's less harmful to the environment than landfill.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.